Pokimane is just another untalented female Twitch streamer who constantly says and does things that she knows are going to get her attention. And right now, she is definitely getting it because she is being destroyed on social media for going into a stream complaining about capitalism when she herself shows off luxury items, calls fans who won't monetarily support her broke boys, and really, she is making herself look terrible. But before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, very rarely do I call out other content creators for the things that they're saying and doing, but man, oh man, Pokimane has done problematic after problematic thing. And well, when you are going to sit on a stream and complain about something that you yourself partake in, yeah, you deserve all of the backlash that you are facing. Now, I don't think I need to explain to anyone who Pokimane is. She is a Twitch streamer who constantly does and says things in order to get attention, and she likes to flaunt her wealth. She likes to flaunt items that she gets, and she pulls these stunts where she does things like buys herself an engagement ring. And if you don't know, when this happened, the ring was retailing for roughly $12,000. Okay, she decided to buy herself this ring to show it off, and clearly it was supposed to be very empowering. It was a very feminist move. I think that it is absurd that you are sitting here going, "Ugh, I want a ring. Why can't I just buy one for myself?" You sound ridiculous. And now she has decided to go on stream and complain about the state of society. And she was genuinely upset while speaking on how society is broken and people prioritize work and money over real friendships.
We live in such a self-centered, capitalistic society. And it sucks because it trains us to prioritize work and money above all else, even friendships, even being there for other people.
Now, I'm not sitting here saying that life is all rainbows and sunshine. Yes, people do prioritize work and money because that is the way that society is, and that is never going to change. You are always going to have to work. But for somebody to sit on a stream and complain about a quote unquote capitalistic society is wild given her history. I made a post about this. This is an image from a TikTok video that she has where, yes, this is a giveaway, but she is promoting capitalism by giving away all of these different items, thousands upon thousands and thousands of dollars of them. And she does, yes, do hauls for clothes and jewelry and bags, but as I posted, criticizing capitalism after selling $28 cookies, telling people who didn't want to buy them that they are broke boys, having a labubu dangling from her mic during this video, and creating videos on TikTok showing off luxury items like bags and makeup. Yeah, you are toast. Okay, don't sit here and complain about something that you yourself constantly promote. Also, she talks about how, oh, people don't prioritize real friendships. Maybe get better friends. It is just so infuriating to me when people like Pokimane try to act like her take is going to change the world. And yeah, sure, she's going to frame this as, oh, it's just her opinion. Well, your opinion is one of a hypocrite, and you are being called out by thousands and thousands of people. And Deviant said, you are a big reason why those things are prioritized because you pushed it on your audience, by the way. Pokimane even shamed her own audience for being too broke to buy her products. Cry me a river. The concept of criticizing capitalism while she has a labubu dangling off her mic. Yeah, labubus became popular a couple of months ago, but in a few months from now, they're going to all be in landfills. People are going to be bored of them. People simply purchase them because, ooh, they blew up on social media and they looked cool, and then they get them and then they realize, oh, this really isn't that cool because it isn't actually an item I could particularly use all the time. Sure, you might think that they look cool, but they're as useless as pops, and we know what's happening with pops right now. They were a fast fashion trend that came and went. Lives in a mansion, wears designer clothes, calls her viewers broke boys, tried selling $28 bags of cookies, addressed them by saying if you're a broke boy, just say so, bought a $12,000 engagement ring for herself to LARP, tries interacting with a working man with limited time once. There is a problem with society. Have you considered you might be the problem? Or did the wall hit too hard? She tried to sell cookies for $28. It is so funny seeing her get absolutely destroyed online because look at these views: 1.4 million views, 78,000 likes, 3.7 million views, 63,000 likes, 1.1 million views, 58,000 likes. You have Endymions, 19,000 views, 1.4k likes. And I know I made a post myself, which isn't that big, but 52,000 views, 4.7k likes. Scrolling through my comments section, people are saying opinions on the internet, and it's shit. And then you throw it over, and then you cry misogyny. Absolutely no self awareness. Gasp, she's capitalizing. She's getting to that age where she's going to have to shift her grift to right wing audiences if she wants to stay relevant. She's the very definition of a hypocrite because it's trendy. It's fashionable to bag on capitalism no matter how much you benefit from or practice it. By the way, $28 is too much for cookies. Laws for price ceilings exist for a reason. It is true. It is extremely fashionable to make a statement here and there. Look at what happens in Hollywood. There are people that are in Hollywood that are actors and directors that don't truly care about the shit that they're spewing, but they're doing it in order to get attention and in order to continue working in an industry and making connections. When you are on a platform with people like Hassan, of course you are going to sit here and shill for, ooh, capitalism bad. Again, I'm not saying that I completely disagree with her stance, but I wouldn't sit here and say it if I was showing off $12,000 rings and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of bags and makeup and clothing, and then you're really just sitting on a stream doing nothing all day and profiting from it. So this is a take that she is getting absolutely destroyed for, and rightfully so. It is hilarious to see a hypocrite being called out this much. But that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this important and informative, make sure to give it a like, share it, and subscribe to the channel. And if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I'll talk to you all again in the next video really soon.